Tati on the fucking Housewives so she can start beefing with bitches her own age.
I'm a star and I'm not even trying. 10 times 10, bitch, I'm solid. Bands in my pocket, it ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. Bands in my...
Welcome back to my channel. So if you're like me and you love some good drama, then I know that you have been tapped in with Caucasian YouTube for the last week and a half. Now let me preface this by saying Caucasia, that part of YouTube, is not a place that I visit often. I don't really know those girls over there. I know of them. I don't really know them though like that. But I'm aware enough of them that when shit hit the fan, I definitely was, you know, peeking out my window over here from back of the bus YouTube like, what's going on over there? For the last week, I have watched everyone's videos. I watched even the drama channels, the commentary, like Peter Mon and Rich Lux. I watched their videos. Like, when I say my boyfriend has been looking at me like I was crazy sitting over here on my phone on the smart TV just watching this shit, and he's like, can you turn the game on? Like, what the fuck is this? I just wanted to like give my opinion of it all because this has been an interesting situation to watch. I haven't seen a situation like this before in terms of how motherfuckers was losing followers at the rate that they were. Like I said, I am aware of the girls. I know of them. So I was aware that essentially James Charles is a teenager and Tati Westbrook is an old bitch. I shouldn't have said it like that. Like, what I meant is James is 19 and Tati is 37 years old. And I know in her video she said that they have like a very like mother-son, big sis little bro, big cousin little cousin relationship. But it still was, watching it to me, it was kind of like, I was watching it and I was hearing what she was saying and I was like, dang, like, and this is me just watching her first initial video, the Bye Sister. The whole time I'm like, dang girl, that sounds fucked up. But why are you kicking it with a 19-year-old this heavy? Like, dang girl, that does sound crazy, but he's 19. I'm only 23. And I can't see myself being hella cool with a 19-year-old. And at the same time, I do know how I was at 19. Like, bitch, 19, that was my most off the wall year of existence. Like, I was in the trap with the shooter scamming. Like, I was just doing the fucking most. Just have that feeling of immortality. Like, you're just, 19-year-olds are dumb. They're fucking stupid. The 37-year-old, it's like, why would you even, okay bitch, whatever. But what concerned me was her allegations of him trying to like turn out straight boys, which I feel like we can all agree that is predatory behavior. It's predatory behavior to try to do anything sexual with someone who don't want to do it. So, you know, regardless of sexuality, if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. That was the only thing from that video that I was really like, I mean, yeah, that shit is fucked up. Everything else was like, girl, I guess. Okay, girl, I guess he was on some trick shit and, you feel me, tricked himself off for these Coachella passes. For a little, what is it called, sugar hair bear. I ain't never, what's crazy is all the shit they were talking about in the videos, I literally have never heard of it. I just feel like I'm not tapped in. Again, Caucasian, I'm just not tapped in with it. I put grease in my hair to make it grow. I don't take no pills. And only hair growing pills I know of are like from the Main Choice, which is fucking black as shit. But Jeffree Star obviously popped out with these tweets talking about him and his man banned James from their home, and I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. But Rip off the dome, I am not a Jeffree Star person. I don't have no beef with Shorty. I understand that he said certain words in regards to black people. Back in the day, I have seen those videos. I have watched his apology videos about it, or apology video about it. You as the individual have the space to change and grow. And that is 100% okay. I feel that. But me as an individual who would be directly affected by those types of actions and those types of words, I have the option to be like, yes, I understand that you've grown and you've changed as a person, but also I'm good off that. Everyone has choices. And so that's kind of like my sentiment on Jeffree Star. Like, he doing his shit over there, and Y'all can support him. I know he said he changed, and if you believe that, baby, then give him your coins, but that's just not what I'll be doing. And so when he says things, take it with a grain of salt. When he says things. So when he popped off and got involved, I was like, bitch, of course. It really got me. I think the tweet that got me was when he added his little brother. And I said, oh, James is young. He's like 19, 20. So I know his little brother is still got to be like an actual minor. So I was like, why is... Again, this thing of y'all are beefing with children. And I just don't understand it. And I want to make this point, like, I know that LA is like a certain type of scene. I'm not from LA. I'm from California, but I'm from NorCal. Like, and SoCal and NorCal are so fucking different, bro. Like, first of all, the bitches in SoCal talk hella fucking slow. Like, oh my God. But SoCal is just it's a different vibe. The people definitely act different. And personally, I don't care for SoCal. I feel like I might be one of the few people who has never wanted to move to LA. I don't plan on ever living in LA. I actually don't really like going to LA because the traffic is fucking stupid and it takes you an hour to get someplace that's 5 miles away, and I just don't have the fucking time to move like that. I have shit to do. It just seems like this whole LA vibe and scene, maybe age transcends, you know, friend groups. Jeffree Star is over, I don't know his exact age, but he definitely 30 something. Tati is 37. Again, the fact that y'all are like so heavily involved with James Charles, who was just now 19 or 20, and he'd been in the game a couple years, and they've all said, oh, we've known him a couple years. You were kicking it with him when he was 17, and I know how LA is. If you know people, you can get in the club for free, but technically Shorty is not even old enough to legally do shit with y'all. So the fact that, like, this is just going to be a reoccurring theme in my video because I just don't understand why y'all are beefing with a 19-year-old, but I digress. The Jeffree Star video was 15 minutes of him finna say he wasn't finna say shit. That's what it was. And, okay, girl, what the fuck ever. He went back and I watched James' video, and I watched all 40 minutes of it. Again, I want to make it clear I'm not invested in Tati or James or Jeffree. I'm a stan of no one. But from watching James's video, it became incredibly clear to me that he is immature, he is 19, and he is doing what 19-year-olds do. Now, most 19-year-olds don't have millions and millions of dollars. This is how I know. Like, I know y'all gonna relate with me when I say this, but you know how, like, when you hit 18, 19, and you're like, bitch, I'm grown, and you constantly feel the need to be like, bitch, I'm grown. Bitch, I'm fucking grown. Only young ass bitches do that shit. Don't no real grown ass bitch be like, bitch, I'm grown. Like, girl, look at me. Of course. Like, so the fact that he kept saying that, oh, I'm really mature for my age, or, oh, I've been forced to grow up so quickly, like, I was just kind of chuckling the whole time because I was like, baby, first of all, you're not, and this is just reinforcing the fact that you are not. After watching his video, it just honestly reinforced so much harder to me. Like, I'm sitting there like, Tati, how was you as the big age of 37, you know, a few years from a big 4-0, married, you got this company, bitch, she said she was fucking scared of him in the first video. I would flee with him. I would pick Tati to be the one to have the most good sense, right? Because Jeffree, not a reliable source. James, young and dumb. She also does come off in her videos as, like, very sincere. So I was like, okay, Tati got some good ass sense. But then after watching James' video, I was like, oh. So let me tell you what happened. James been getting on Tati's grown ass nerves for some time now. The way Tati explained the Seattle trip when he was flirting with the waiter, and you know how she made it seem like, oh, it was completely inappropriate. It was inappropriate. Well, bitch, yeah, you thought that shit was inappropriate because you are almost 40. Now, when James explained it, it came off very like, oh, bitch, okay, so you just get a little flirt on, okay, like, that's some shit I would do, bitch, okay. Reason that perspectives are so differing on the issue is literally because of their big ass age gap. It's just coming off, you know how like when you take your little cousin out and they're 18, 19 and they're finally hanging with the big cousins and they start doing too much because they want to seem cool. That's literally like what I feel has happened with James. Like, he's been moving with Tati and her crowd, that older crowd, and he's young. He's gonna do too much, and it just looks like he has been doing too much for a while now, and it's been getting on Tati's grown ass nerves. And because of that, and she has tried to call him out, but what she's forgetting is that he is 18, 19, and he is stupid, and he is not fucking finna listen because he has to learn for himself. And I know that, oh, he's a Flutian, he has the whatever, children watching him or whatever the fuck y'all be saying. But listen, all that aside, people are allowed to grow and make mistakes and mature, and he's doing it in front of the public eye. I watched that boy's video. He ain't no sexual predator, and that was cap. Okay, all the receipts with the sexual predator shit, and that was some cap. Based on how James explained it to how Tati explained it, it's some cap going on, because that's not, that was just, I see why James was hurt, because that's such a serious allegation to put out there, that if it's not like 100% that's what's happening, that's so damaging to someone's career. So again, Tati, like, I don't get what the fuck is going on. Tati just needs to find herself someone put Tati on the fucking Housewives so she can start beefing with bitches her own age. But it's something that we've seen a lot within like YouTubers and Instagrammers and just social media influencers. There's this need to like, all this shit gotta be online. I think to an extent that's like why I tap in and out of YouTube so much. Like, I go months without posting, and like, that's not an excuse, but what I'm saying is like, I'm living my actual life. Like, I'm doing actual things. I don't live my life on the internet. Tati said she felt like this was the only way she could reach James, but I mean, this was just a lot, and it was a lot for nothing. Like, it didn't have no climactic ending. They all just ended it with saying, okay, we're not gonna talk about it no more. When people, you know, gassed it up like, oh, we finna fight, and then they never fight. Like, okay, so why have y'all been talking shit this whole time? James did that shit with this sponsorship from Coachella, Sugar Bear Hair. Direct competitor with Tati's brand. And Miss Tati said, bitch, that's the last straw, because now you fucking with my money. And being the other bitch that I am, I'm not fucking playing about my coins. I'm not. There seems to be this thing where YouTubers are out of touch with reality, so to speak, watching this all unfold. They've said that they're trying to meet up or they're gonna meet up, but it's like, this should have been a meeting from jump. This should have never been on the internet, never like become this public spectacle. And it's weird because Tati is on the camera, you know, crying like, I never thought I was getting this big, and I'm so sad, and y'all are throwing out so much hate, but also, bitch, I regret nothing. Like, so which one is it? Are you upset that you created this wave, or are you not upset that you've created this wave? It's like, it's just stupid. This whole shit is stupid. Like, bitch, he's 19. You're 37. Why are you even kicking it with him to begin with? Like, again, the theme of my video, bitch, he's 19.